Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World. What's going on, guys? How are you? I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope that whatever you're doing with your life, it's amazing. Whatever you strive to do, hope it's amazing. Oh, I got to take the sweater off. I started to sweat a little bit. So, welcome, guys. If you can, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. That would be greatly appreciated. Hey, Donna Ree, what's going on? Hey, Tatted, what's going on with you? Eyebrow cough, elbow cough. How are you, Donna Ray? How's everything going? Um, so I hope that you guys again had a good day. I can't complain, not one bit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells, and if you can, give me a thumbs up or down, whatever is better for whatever you feel more comfortable doing is fine by me. But definitely one or the other is fine. Oh, and if you are interested in this t-shirt, it says follow your dreams. Just go to my website. I'm going to put it in here. Oops. That's the website. So if you like this t-shirt, then you're more than welcome to go and purchase it. I actually make the t-shirts myself, so you'll get a little piece of inspiration coming from me because I put everything in my heart and soul into making these shirts and onesies and such. So hey, Julia H. Hey, girl. What's going on? You good, Donna Ray? Did you have to work at all, Donna Ray or Julia? Did you guys have to work? I know Tatted is just, doing tatted things. I know Tatted is doing her little tatted, well, them tatted things, because I can't say him or her with tatted. Tatted is a them. So let me check to see if I'm buffering. Let me check. Oh, and also no work. Are you at least getting paid for not having to work? If you, oops, put the wrong thing up there. If you would like, I also, hey, Jeremy, what's going on? If you would like, I just posted a video earlier. I think it's kind of fun. This actual inspirational moment was kind of fun. So check it out. We talk about movies. I want to know what your favorite movie is. What genre movie you like. So go to the link that I just posted and check it out and let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. Oh Lord, the what's that thing called? The commercial is gone, so I can't really see. Oh, good, you're getting paid. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But I would also recommend Donna Ray or anyone else who is of working abilities and do have a job, if you can, it's just an idea. You don't have to do it, but call all of your debtors and just see if you can get that extension and kind of like save your money. I'm not trying to say to take advantage of it, but hey, if they're letting you defer some items off to another date till June or July, use that money to save up. And so when you have your rainy day, you have your rainy day money. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Honestly, I don't care what pronouns you call me. He, she, they, them, aliens, gorilla, whatever. Okay, Tad, you a girl then? Essential employee here. Oh, okay, Julia. Are you all right? Like, do you feel nervous at all? I'm good, Jeremy. I was dancing last night. You played my song. It was fun. I had a good time. I really did. I really did. Guys, if you don't know DJ or Dr. Jeremy, who is right here at Jazznaz, he is a DJ and he has little parties every so often. I don't know when the next time you throw another party, Jeremy. Hey, Jeanette, the woo 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 baby is in the building. How are you? You are scared? Please don't, Julia H., because you know why? You are covered, you are protected, and you will be taken care of. Anything that you're forced to do, as long as you do your services with the best and to the best of your ability, not cutting any corners, you will be taken care of. And I am going to continue to well wish or pray or whatever you believe in, that you will be protected and taken care of, and all of your coworkers, the good ones, the bad ones, yeah, even them too, will be taken care of so that we can get this process done. You know what I mean? What are we going on, like week 3 or something? I don't even know. Somebody was asking me today, like a friend of mine was asking me today, like how everything was going on around me. I said, honestly, it doesn't seem crazy to me because I turned off all of the information, all of the data that they keep putting out. I turned it off. So I don't even really know. Um, how I'm good, Jeanette. Can't complain. So for me, whatever's going on outside of my little bubble, it doesn't affect me as much. People seem to be okay. However, I am seeing a lot more people wearing masks, and some people have upgraded to the masks that have like the filters on the sides. I saw a couple that had the mask on and then they had the filters on the side. Let me show you a picture of what I mean. Or the picture, this. This is what they had on their face. They had a mask like that. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. They had a mask like that walking around in Walmart with that on. They had that, maybe not the full face, but they definitely had from here up covered. Hey, Wanda. I do the same. So that right there, that kind of just threw me aback. To be honest with you, I wanted to chuckle a little bit, but I didn't want to chuckle in their face. But yeah, the husband, I would assume their husband and wife, they both, not that one. They both had, what happened to my picture? That, oh, they both had this on. The girl had her little ventilator had purple on around it. I was just like, okay. If y'all really think that standing outside, if you believe it's airborne, what do you think is seeping through your house? The air? What happens when you open your door and closes? The air comes in. Guess what? There's cracks and seeps all throughout our homes and our windows. Guess what's coming in? The air. And it's the same air that we all breathe in and out. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, I was like, oh, okay, that's what we doing now. Really, that's what we doing. And then too, some people wear the gloves, but only to wear the gloves and keep them on and have them on in the car. It's like if you picked up a germ, now your hands are moist on the inside because they can't breathe, so they're sweating. And so you're taking all those germs, bringing it inside, putting it on the stuff that you purchased, and then the cycle just continues. I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to judge anybody, but sometimes we got to rationalize things in our head, you know? But Julia H, hold up, let me find out. Me too, Joe. I'm not going to live in fear because I'm covered with the blood of Jesus. Right. And it's not even just that, Jeanette. If we practice good hygiene and like really start to boost up our immune systems, the ability for things to affect us tremendously get lowered. And if we listen to what they say, like they say, drink a lot of hot liquids to keep everything moist, right? Then all you can do is your best. They must look like ravens walking. Let me tell you, girl, I was like, y'all really doing it. I'm over here in the bread thing, but he close as ever to me. You close as ever to me and think your little filter is not. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. Is it airborne? I mean, people suspect it's airborne, but guess what, Wanda? What do you think we've been breathing all along? Air. Hold on. Let me go and see what the rest of it. We've been dealing with germs all our life. I know. I have not been going anywhere because my heart doctor said yeah, Wanda, you better stay home. You better stay home. I don't recommend. Now, see, if people like Wanda at this point, because that's not going to be forever, Wanda, but people like Wanda who have immune systems that are compromised, yes, wear your masks, wear your gloves, and please be extra careful. Soon as you get outside, if you don't have another pair of gloves to go on with, have swipe the alcohol pads around so you can wipe your gloves down, right? Take the germs off your gloves and then discard the alcohol pad in a garbage. You know, when I got outside the car, I saw a bunch of discarded gloves on the ground. I saw at least 4 or 5. I'm like, come on, y'all. How much do you really care about everybody else? You're gonna discard your nasty germ-infested gloves onto the ground that people gotta walk on and tires gotta roll over? Come on. Think. Hey, woo, 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 baby. And kids is into his house. What's going on? You know what, Donna Ray? It's not even crazy. It's just people feed off of fear as much as they should be feeding off of inspiration. If we fed off of inspiration, the amount of with the same strength and gravity that we have with feeding off of, well, somebody said you're gonna catch this and that and the other, man, we'd be some solid individuals. We'd be some inspired individuals. We would be some people that say, no way, not on my dime. This law is not gonna pass because it's not gonna benefit the community. No way, not on my. That's how we would be collectively. My neighbor said their doctor probably had the virus in December. They were really sick, but still haven't. It's true, Wanda. You know what I heard? I heard that the virus was around as early as November of 2019. Oh, November 2019. So I woke up this morning. I didn't go to work. I did go to work. But I was super inspired today. I did this is the video that I've just posted. It's fun. I ended up flipping to a video about movies. So take a look at it when you get a chance and spread it if you can, pass it along. I also have to post another video. I did a screen record or however you want to call it of someone who's actually wearing my product in their video. They have one of my hoodies on in their video, so I need to edit that down and then post it. I wanted to post that today, but I didn't. And that leads me to the topic today of over the top. So I was watching this movie. Sylvester Stallone was in it, and I think I have seen it a while ago, but when I saw it again today, it hit differently. Someone said it was the front page newspaper when Kobe Bryant in the plane. Oh, Wanda, we right here. We right here. We right here, Wanda. Girl, I caught that. I caught that. But the movie, once I watched it this time around, it hit me in a way. And basically what happened was um there was a young boy, 10-year-old boy, who was graduating from boarding school, but it was like military boarding school, right? And so he was probably going home for the summer or whatever. And his father, which is who was Sylvester Stallone, he was going to pick his son up. So, he is a truck driver. And, while the ceremony is going on, he's cleaning his truck, giving himself a haircut, cleaning his whole body, like just trying to freshen up. So when he meets his son, he's his best. Now, mind you, he's poor. And then the young man, when he was about to enter the car, his grandfather is probably like a billionaire or a millionaire up that time. And he was like, before he could get into the car, the sergeant called him back in the office. So he went back and then he was sequestered by his mother's authority to get a ride home with his dad. Now, his dad had not had a relationship with his son for years or whatever. So, naturally the kid is like, what are you doing here now? You haven't been invested in my life for the last 10 years. And then his father's like, well, I don't know what you mean, but I've been writing you. And then he was like, well, how do you have all these pictures? That's how he came to the fact of like, how do you know me? Because he was like, your mom would send me the pictures. So the son never got the letters. So, the kid was upset and they had like a little fight. Eventually, he's 10. Eventually, he starts to warm up to his dad and everything goes well. So, when they finally get back to their mother, and the mother is in the hospital, she must have been undergoing like a heart transplant or whatever. She dies. And before she died, the mom was saying to the husband or the father, because they were married, but he left, right? Please make sure you stay by his side and have a good relationship with him. Take care of him. So what I thought was she cared enough for the man that left her and her son, right? Whatever the case may be, to want them to have a relationship. See that how that humanity works sometimes? Despite however torn their relationship was, she still wanted her son and his father to have a relationship. Now take away the whole fact it's the father and the son thing. One person wanted two other people to be family, and they were already blood family, but just to have a relationship because she knew that her days were numbered. She knew that there were hours and moments where she was not going to be around anymore, and that her son, her last thing was to have her son and her husband have a relationship. And she probably knew that her father was a jerk because being that he was a rich man, he must have torn their relationship because the father wasn't a wealthy man. He was a truck driver, a manly man. Okay, not a manly man, but he was basically like a blue collar man. And he just worked with his hands. And so he tore that relationship apart. So, mind you, the father and son just bonded. They had this good thing. Then he was like, man, if I wasn't driving around in this truck with you, I would have been here to see my mom and she wouldn't have died. Da 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 da. So the grandfather, he's having a good time with this. The grandfather even tried to kidnap the son. Now, substitute the grandfather with things and people who try to take away or kill your dreams, try to sabotage your dreams. Substitute that grandfather and substitute the son with your dreams and your goals and something that you really want to have a relationship, a bond with. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't have to be human, but just like that connection, just something outside source is always trying to, and that's your family sometimes, outside source trying to tear that whole idea apart. So, long story short, after the mother passes, the father wants to get his son. So he's met at the gate of the grandfather's mansion, and they're like, no, you're not allowed in here. Nobody wants you around. Get away. Again, substitute that with you trying to do your best to be calm, cool, and collective about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Sometimes you gotta roll up your sleeves and get down and dirty. So the father turns around, gets back into his truck. He drives back, barrels through, barrels through, barrels through the gated community or the father's compound, breaks down all the beauty of it, breaks down the front door and says, all I want is my son. Substitute that again with your dreams and your goals and desires. You never stop hunting for that. You never stop going for that because while everything else in the past may no longer exist, like the mother who wanted them to have a bond, while all those things may never exist anymore, you still push forward. You push forward. And then, of course, he gets through and the son is trying to get to his father, his natural father, and the grandfather's like, get out of here. You're not invited. So he gets arrested. This helps the grandfather's plan to try to sever that because guess what? Sometimes those old friends, those old traditions, those old ideologies and thoughts try to hold you back. The grandfather wanted to hold on to that grandson because he said that was the only family he had. And he didn't think that his natural father would be fit enough to take care of him. Just because someone may not be able to financially be as secure as the next person doesn't mean that they can't provide what you can't, which is the natural instinct of love. So once this father gets arrested or whatever, the grandfather sends his lawyer there and says, hey, we'll let all of this go away if you sign over custody to your son to the grandfather. So he said, no, not until I speak to my son. So his son is confused as ever, 10 years old. What do you think? He's like, well, how am I going to take care? How are you going to take care of me? Of course, grandpa's all in his ear, right? How are you going to take care of me? And this is how we think sometimes about our goals and our dreams and things that we want. How am I going to be able to do this? And it's looking you in the eye. How are you going to be able to really handle this? And you're just looking there, well, I'm trying. I'll try the best that I can. The best isn't enough. The best it can is not enough. You don't have that money. You don't have that certain skill set. How are you going to do this? And instead of us relying solely or portionally, relying a little bit on the internal gifts that we have or the sources that are beyond us, being able to come right when we need it. Hey, JY, right at the time that we need it, we kind of say, all right, it's up to you. And when the son said, no, I think I'll go with grandpa. You can't take care of me. That's you and your conversation with your dreams and your goals and your ambitions or whatever. Insert whatever you need to insert, even if it's another person, insert it there. And you're like, all right, fine, you win. He signed over custody. He gave up his parental custody to the grandfather. Time passes by. He tries to, better himself. He goes back and tries to better himself, even though he doesn't have his son anymore. He sells his truck, takes all of the money that he sold his truck for to go and do this arm wrestling competition, which if he won, he'd get $100,000 and a brand new truck. His son that finally finds the letters that he had been writing for the past 10 years. It was somewhere. I guess the mother had it. I don't know why she wouldn't give him the letters. But he reads the letters and he woefully leaves the grandfather's house and he says, I want to go get my dad. So he goes, knows where his dad is going to be. See, now remember, the son is your dream or your goal. Sometimes your dream and your goals, even people, all right, insert whatever, like, right, will have a way of finding out that you were the best option for whatever. So the son naturally does whatever he has to do just to get back to his father. Your dreams and your ambitions have a way of saying, you may have given up. Maybe I may have thought that you couldn't handle this, but for some reason, I'm still a part of your purpose and I got to come back. He fought off the grandfather's bodyguards just to be near his dad. Long story short, in the end, the father and the son end up getting back together. And the part that really made me make this click was when the grandfather was there, right? Before the father went to the final round, the grandfather said, because he knew that he couldn't even control his grandson anymore. He was trying to say to the father, go away. I'll give you $500,000 and a new truck just to go away. Right? Thinking that if he went away, his grandson would never see his father and he would have to come back to the grandfather and be like, well, see, I told you he was no good. When you give up, when you decide to give up on everything, everybody else who wanted to say, see, I told you so, will be right there, front and center saying, I told you so. But no, that little thing inside you says, nah, not today. You ain't giving up. Find you. And at that point, you either take hold of it and run with it, or just stay broken and never, ever achieve your goals, your dreams, your desires, your husband, your wife, whatever it is. Hey, Tim, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, Kingdom Boy. Hey, lady. Woo, 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 baby. What's going on? I hope you guys were following me a little bit on that little story. But that is how things can be sometimes. You're on your little pathway. You're doing the best that you can. You see your dreams. You see your family. You see your son, your daughter, or whatever, and you see that you can bond with them. You see that it was the worst mistake of your life to leave. And now you want to step to the plate and be like, all right, I'm here. I'm here now. Then you got other people, sometimes other people, situations, circumstances, or whomever just says, no, you can't handle this. You're not going to be able to do well. And you're like, all right, fine. You're probably right. I'm not going to do well. So I'm just going to let you take over. But guess what? They are not the right fit. They are not the right fit. You are. Why do you think sometimes it seems like you have to be the only person to fulfill something? Because you are. And guess what? The times when you don't even follow up on that, you feel like trash, don't you? Like, dang, man, I got to let myself down. What's worse than letting your own self down? That's right, babies and the kids. Hey, Simply a Sweetheart, what's going on? How does that make you feel? So, Over the Top was that movie that I saw. It was great. Obstacles may come your way. But what is an obstacle if you don't go head on and drive that thing through? There are no obstacles that you cannot overcome. There are no obstacles that you can't maneuver to make go back in your way. Family, if you have family members that you haven't seen because someone said that you're not fit or good enough to be a person for someone else's life, that's an obstacle. Because what is supposed to be for you will always be for you until you let time run out. So don't let time run out. Not everything that we not and I hate to say this, but sometimes if you run from whatever it is for too long, you'll no longer have to run because when you turn back around, is nothing is going to be there. You're just going to be aimlessly walking around like, dang, whoa, why aren't you there anymore? Why isn't it there anymore? Because you've let time dictate and remedy your lack of going for it. That's why I have this t-shirt, Determined. Because just like the Over the Top movie, that father was determined to be whatever it is that his wife had asked him to be. And he knew like he made a mistake. And while the time is hot and while the time is fresh, go for your dreams, go for your goals, rekindle those friendships, resolve those relationships, make peace with yourself. And then everything else will start to make sense. So while the father was trying his best to make better moves for his own self, he was basically looking at all of the obstacles like that grandfather. You ain't never going to amount to nothing. And winning that arm thing proved to him that he can overcome any obstacle. And guess what? The best and greatest gift that he received was his son. He got his son back. No paper, no signing away of your rights can take away that gift of that relationship. He will always be his father. He will always be his son. And his son finally realized that you do love me. You did love me. And you never stopped loving me, even though you weren't there. Sometimes things don't end up happy like that. But since we know the movie Over the Top, maybe we don't have to think that things will end up bad. I'm just looking at the time. Of course, I always feel like I've been on here for like an hour. See what everybody's saying. Thank you, TT. That's baby and kids, y'all. There's always hope. There's always a second chance, even though some people say you'll never have a second chance again. There's always second chances. But don't wait until trying to use up your second chance to be like, well, I'll get another chance, because sometimes three is not the charm. Sometimes two is not the charm. But for the most part, when it comes to human nature, there are at least two chances that another human being will give you. Outside of that, you walking on eggshells you walking on eggshells with ice skates on. You know how sharp them ice skates are? They rip through anything. Don't abuse time anymore. Whatever you have to do, guys, please do your best to overcome obstacles that life has given you. Overcome obstacles, even yourself. The fear. I go back to the mask that I saw people wearing. That fear. And I'm not even trying to say that people shouldn't be walking around with masks, because we don't know what's going on. So, that's fine. But don't just go into things because of fear. If you genuinely have a concern for your health, then you're not doing it out of fear. You're doing it out of protecting yourself. And some people think protecting themselves would just to go ahead and do everything that everybody else says and recommends. I don't know. I think the main recommendation is to stay your butt home. But people was in that grocery store, like they were shopping, like, well, I got my mask on so I could do everything as is. If it's airborne, it's on your clothes. It's on your skin. And I guarantee you half of them didn't go home and wash their butt when they walked in the house. Because if you really were that nervous, you would wash your butt. Soon as you would come outside in a plastic bag. I saw somebody rolling around with a bubble on, and she got kicked out the supermarket because she was in her bubble. I'm like, why are you kicking her out the supermarket because she in her bubble? If that's how she want to protect herself, let her protect herself that way. But I saw that video. I was just like, oh my goodness. Hey, Paolindo, what's going on? We over here just chatting a little bit. Paolindo, you missed a good party yesterday. Dr. Jeremy was on the ones and twos. He was on the ones and twos. And you know what, too, Wanda? This should make us. Why my shirt twisted like that? What the heck is happening? Wait a second. Let me go fix myself. Ooh. I felt like a little kid. You know how kids be all twisted up once they put their clothes on. Their clothes be all twisted up. But I forget what I was gonna say. I said Wanda. What was I gonna say? Wanda? Dang. I done messed up my own train of thought. Oh yeah, Paolindo, you missed a good party. You should go and check out Jez and 28. He does a party. You were so tired. Aw. Oh, so you knew about it. Okay. Just making sure you did know about it. I had a good valid point, and I can't even recall what I was gonna say. Oh, I think it was something to the degree like, if we're gonna do something, don't just do it. Put your little brain to work. Make your brain work and say, guess what, brain? If I think this thing is airborne and I had no mask on before, what are the chances that is probably not attached to me already? and it's with anything in life. Use what God has given you, or your maker, or whoever you believe in. Use those tools that they've given you. We as human beings, we are so intelligent. We create things. So while we can create things, let's Think. And I don't care what degree of education any of us have. You can have your master's, your PhD, whatever. If you need a title, that's fine. But without a title, you still are super smart. So use your brain. Sit down and think a little bit like, let me think and strategize. Does this make sense? Does that make sense? If I put the two together, will they make sense together? And if they don't make sense together, then apart, you might not want to take a part of that, right? That's on your YouTube page so you can see it. Oh, Lord, Power Lindo. Well, I know you got to be tired. I know you got to be tired, Power Lindo. Are you not able to sleep, Power Lindo? You all right? Everything good with you? Because I'm concerned. You still up at 2 o'clock in the morning? That's a long time to be up. Unless you took a nap earlier, right? Did you take a nap earlier? We'll see what he says. But as I always say, guys, I absolutely am for everyone's success. I mean, especially if you have a heart, a pure heart. And I can kind of tell when somebody has a pure heart or if their motives or intentions are not. You're not tired now, you're fine? Okay. Or if their heart isn't that pure or if they're just after things or whatever. I could tell. But other than that, I'm really for the people. I just want people to wow themselves. I really do. I want you to wow yourselves and be like, dang, I'm the bomb.com. Like, I can't believe I was able to accomplish that. That's how I want you guys to be. Because that'll make you such a dope human being. Like, imagine if we all just had the courage and the ability to say that, dang, I'm proud of myself, right? Because it's easy for us to throw our feelings on anyone else. But when we have to focus on the only person that we got to live and breathe inside of every single day, it's kind of like, me proud of myself? I don't know if I could do that. Yes, you can. Because when you can be proud of yourself, you'll see how much more sweet it is when you can do it for someone else. I saw Stephanie's video today. She did French toast. French toast with spinach on top. I was like, ooh, you making me want to go out and buy some eggs. And you know what I did? I went and bought some eggs. But I wanted to make French toast with a bagel instead. But the bagels, they didn't have the bagels that I wanted. So I ended up buying bread that's like so soft and foamy, like you squeeze it and it goes back to its natural state again. I don't know what that means. Probably with a lot of yeast or something in it. I don't know. But, and I usually don't eat bread. But what I will do, I'm going to have some nice eggs for my lunch tomorrow and pretend like it's a French toast. Got to do that. And I like passing this moment here. I appreciate you coming. Of course, Jeremy, like for real, that music was on point. It was on point, and I was there the whole time. I missed when you left though, but because I was in the restroom, so I stepped away. Do you prefer making a sweet breakfast or salty? Sweet. I like sugar all day, all night. How about you? I'd rather have sweets. I'd rather have sweets like this. I don't know. I have a natural born sweet tooth. It runs in the family. And then I saw my cousin, she's a film director, and I saw a movie that, well, not a movie, but it was a music video that she produced pretty much. I don't know if she wrote the treatment for it, but she produced it and she filmed it and produced it. And I was like, wow, she did a good job. I was so proud of her. No worries, YouTube can put a limit on me for some reason. What you mean? Oh, they cut you off? Oh, snap. I didn't know that. I thought you had just said goodbye and I just missed it. Wow, I didn't even know that. I did not know that. We are making a sweet breakfast. We use marking a sweet in Italy, croissant with cappuccino or coffee. I love croissants because those are sweet, but I don't drink cappuccino or coffee. I don't even know what that tastes like. Cappuccinos. Hey Adam, how are you? You have a 2 hour limit. That's something brand new. That's crazy. I didn't know they had a 2 hour limit on YouTube or StreamYard did that. Oh, maybe because it was your first 24 hours. Maybe they gave you 2 hours. That's crazy. Because I've seen plenty of people who have been on StreamYard for hours and hours on end. Baby and kids. She has a different version of StreamYard. That's a traditional Italian breakfast. Mm. Is your croissant with chocolate on the front of it on the tips because of the copyright? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Well, at least you know now you can have a party for 2 hours, take a break, and come back again and have a party again. Oh, snap, my battery about to die. Let me plug it back in. Some people do a StreamYard all night. Yeah, they do. I'm like, I don't want nobody to see me sleeping at night because I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I would be doing while I'm sleeping. What if I start talking in my sleep and saying some stuff? The cappuccino's the sweet part. I gotta try a cappuccino. But I'm afraid though. I remember one time at Starbucks, they have I think it's a frappuccino, right? It's like it's frothy, and then on top they put like the whipped cream, and then I thought it was chocolate chips on top, but it's really like I guess shaved coffee or whatever on top. And I was tearing that things up. Man, let me tell you, my heart was pounding, my brain was hurting. Like it was too much. Yeah, with chocolate Nutella jam. I don't like Nutella or croissants with different tastes. Ooh, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. I know, right? She said, but I don't do sleep streams. Right? I don't know if I don't know if I could ever, it's popular there. Wanda, I don't think I could do no sleep stream because I'm afraid. I would probably have to record myself sleeping first before I put it on live. But you never know. You might change. You might change your whole attitude overnight. Your dream might not be the same. What if I start yelling and hollering in my sleep? Or what if I start snoring? Because as far as I know, I don't snore. No one's ever told me I'd snore. I snore, I'm sure. See, I was just saying that. I don't like Nutella. Oh, you don't watch them. Would you do one? She said if she doesn't watch it, why would she do it? Hey, Bozo, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. You missed the meat in the bone, Bozo. How are you? Guys, check out Bozo. He is an amazing YouTube um, creator. I haven't seen him do too much content lately, but he has a lot of arcade, like real arcade games like Pac-Man, like the real, like when you used to go to the store and play on the he has an arcade room. And that's what I really like about your channel. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I like that. And he sits there and plays video games. I think the traditional ones, not but the ones where you have to look at the screen, I like that. But usually my personal breakfast is only a little cup of coffee, espresso without sugar. I love bitter coffee. I can barely drink tea. I drink hot water or like almost hot water. So I'll do like 80% hot water and then 20% cold water. So it can be like hot, but not too hot to drink. Hello, Bozo. You sold your Pac-Man? Aw. So did you buy something else? I hope. Again, guys, if you haven't seen this video that I posted, I ask you about your preference with movies. So check it out. It's like a 3-minute movie. I mean, a 3-minute video. No singing tonight, Joy. No, I ain't see Purple yet. Why, Adam, I was serious. I had We dissected a movie and what the movie was, and I found a different meaning of it. I love unsweetened tea. Ooh, bleh. Not me. I need to put the whole pour some. There you go. There you go, Adam. Pour some sugar in there. Something. Yeah, where's purple? I have to let me go inbox her on Instagram. Be like, everybody's asking for you. I'm gonna go inbox her real quick and be like, Purple, everybody asking for you. Where you at, son? Ooh, they asking for you. She might be sleeping for all we know. Hey, JC, what's going on? I fell asleep listening to the White House. There was another press con. What were they talking about, Adam? Anything interesting or exciting? Once purple haze on your brain. Oh no. Have a lindo. Yeah, because she be going on for like 2 seconds and then that's it. It's Taco Tuesday? Ooh. And you know what, Bozo? The crazy thing, when I was in the supermarket, I kept on looking at the shells, the soft shells, the soft taco shells. I should have picked them up. CBD. Oh Lord. That does it change or does the information stay the same? Or do they twist it a little bit more? I couldn't watch that every day. I think I would end up being depressed if I watched that every day. I really do. I think I would be depressed and like just beaten. It changes. Oh, okay. Anything good? Like we're almost out of this? Like we'll be able to go back to work where Jimi Hendrix was a great joy. Yeah, I need to get down with Jimi Hendrix and listen to a couple of his tracks. Um, what was I gonna say? Bozo, did you know I do clothing? That I make clothing? Because this is the first time you're here. Let me show you something real quick. Because I don't get the privilege to have you here. Our supermarket is so ghetto over here. You know what's tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Tomorrow's Wednesday? It's hump day. What you think about these, Bozo? That's dope, right? It's called Time Standing Still. That's dope, right? This is my interpretation of time in the world. That's dope, right, Bozo? It can be yours for $20 plus tax. I mean, plus shipping. Not yet. April Fool's Day. You know what? I think I've grown accustomed to this. And I always said I wanted to retire before 40. So, I feel like I'm in a semi retirement just in time. First of the month. Oh, tomorrow's April 1st. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant, Adam. Oh, wow. Amazing. Awesome design, Joy. Yeah, JC. Those are my socks. Those are my socks. Those are the tall ones. They go up to like your kneecap. Crystal has 4 blankets she's working on. Yes, you're back on it. Yes, yes, yes. I would put them in a picture frame just like that. See, Wanda? They just $20. You can go to the website or Cash App me, whatever the case may be. You good. And guess what, Bozo? Once they're sold out, I never make them again. No matter how beautiful they are. I was running through my gram this past I guess since a week or so ago, I've been running through my gram and I've been finding all of these old posts, and a lot of them were of socks that I was like, oh man. Like I kind of was like, dang, maybe I should go back on my word and say bump that. But I can't. Let me show you which one I'm talking about. This one is my absolute favorite. This one right here. Well, that one is the book cover. So that's one. But this one right here, I love this one. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? Those are socks. Look at that. And it says love overflowing. That was my interpretation of love and nature, how they come hand in hand together. So love, nature, and human nature, how we all are overflowing. Oh my goodness, that was like, I think that was my personal best favorite ever. When you make the noise, when you make that noise with your mouth, I used to do that when my mom made me mad. So she would say, pop your jaws one more time and I'm going to pop them for you. Like that one. I just started doing that recently. I don't know why. It is very annoying. One run and done. Yeah, the Tyler could use some more baby socks. I don't know, Adam. That was my favorite. There's a couple of them. There was another one, the Earth socks I like too. Let me see if I can find that. I love that Earth sock. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. It was like the world. Oh, I like these too. The snow cone. The snow cone. And this was the exotic sock and the snow cone. I love that one. I really did. Oh, this is the earth one I was telling you guys about. That was the front of the sock. Like we need to be the difference to our whole earth. And then the back of it, that was my interpretation of my t-shirt called The Grass is Greener Right Here. So I made that. I loved it. I loved it. When you look back sometimes at the good things, you realize how amazing you really are. And I was like, dang, I am pretty dope. And I'm not trying to say that to be like conceited or anything. I'm like, that, yo, some of the things that go through my head is pretty dope. Pretty doggone dope. Yeah, so those were the two that I absolutely love. Let me see if I find any more that I really, really love. That I really, really love and admire and cherish. Oh, I like these two. These are pretty cute. I like these two. That was cute. That was my interpretation of it was the holidays where the kids are singing and the house. Like, I loved it. Hey, Diana, what's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know, Diana, you know what? My whole YouTube recommendation got messed up because of the virus. I know. I just saw something come in. Come on, guys. My mic sounds nice. This one's for you. Purple rain, purple rain. I don't know why I have to do that. Purple rain, purple rain. You know I'm doing it in my head. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Come on, everybody, sing it with me. Let's go. Come on. We are the world, purple rain. We are the children, purple rain. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start living. Come on, guys, it's a choice. It's a choice we're making. Oh, that was hard. We're saving all. That's real off. Lies. It's true that we can make a better day with you and me. So, purple rain, purple rain. 2. Come on. Let's go. Sing it. Purple rain, purple rain. Come on, make him proud. Make him proud. All right, Prince, I will. Purple rain. Get all into it. Purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain. Purple Hey, girl. What's going on? Wait, what happened to Diana? What she got a congratulations for? I finally just got my yes for 3 months. I'm so happy for you. Wait, I saw sincerely Nadia's name. Hey, Nadia. Congratulations, Diana. She finally got her monetization. You deserve it. You deserve it. Guys, if you've never gone to Artfully Diana's channel, please check it out. She is an artist. She has guest artists on there, and like you learn a lot. And sometimes it's nice just to watch an empty canvas turn into something beautiful from somebody's head. Some of them, the ones that I've seen, I haven't seen anything traced. I've just seen freehand. So like, congratulations, Diana. I'm proud. I'm happy for you. You go, girl. Nadia's in the building. That was a trap. I knew I should have answered that. I shouldn't have answered. Oh, you answered? Let me see what you said. No, but they were. Wanda was asking for you. She was like, "Where purple at?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me go find out." Let's see. Oh, you did. She said, "Who?" Wanda was. I was asking about you too. I was like, well, maybe she's sleeping. Maybe she's sleeping. Who knows? You know you like your little solo selection. If your name wasn't Purple Heart, Purple Rain, if your name wasn't Purple something, I probably wouldn't have never thought about singing it. So we have 7 blankets to go out next to. Yes, I'm so glad. JC, do you want to come up and show pictures of it? Because I am on StreamYard. Do you want to show pictures of the blankets before you mail them off? Guys, what JC is talking about, and this is JC. I never could say his name right, so he said, just call me JC. So basically, him and his wife, they are lovers of the foster care community. So pretty much what they noticed is that children will go into home after home after home after home and not have their own possessions. Sometimes, and I saw the news report that he posted too, that some children, they have nothing. So they may go to, like, I guess a shelter type thing where they think they're at a store and they get to pick out things that they can take for them. So the idea behind the blankets would be that they would personalize these blankets so that these kids would have at least one item to take with them to the next destination. And hopefully those items that they're given will get to the next destination. Sometimes people don't really think that kids would miss out on stuff. Like, oh, well, you're going to a new place, you won't remember, but they do. And so him and his wife decided to sew blankets and put like things on and be thankful or whatever. You mean today you'll come on or like another day? Oh, she's working on them. Okay. I need to get, all right, Bozo. Thank you for stopping by. 2 jobs. Wow. He said, take care, everyone. Stay safe from the virus and be blessed. Bye-bye. Bye, Bozo. Yeah, that was cool. Bozo came on. That was nice. Came through. Should tomorrow. Okay, no problem. I'll come back on tomorrow with oh, there I go again. I'll come back on tomorrow with the StreamYard so that you can come on. Guys, one thing I will say about this whole situation that we're going through, time has escaped me. And I don't even know what day it's going to be. All I know is I need to be somewhere. Like, I know I'm working tomorrow, and that's how I know tomorrow is Wednesday. But without that, I'm just like, I'm in a semi-retirement. And let's see, how much longer will you be on today? I think I'm wrapping it up right now, Adam. I'm going to wrap it up right now because that's too long. It's going on 59 minutes, so that's kind of long. Hey, Shy Dove, what's going on? You're going to have to watch the first 30 minutes. That's when I was actually really talking about some good stuff. I'm going to get my bet for you. Your belt? Why? Yeah, Gio's going to be proud of you because she was just talking about that last night, that we got to support each other. Oh, you were gonna come on tomorrow, Adam. Come on tomorrow if you're around. Come on tomorrow for sure. But you guys are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you are going through in life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, hopefully we'll be able to see the silver lining and the brighter side and the better side of things. That's the hope. It's hard when you're really going through it. But if you have that support system, you'll make it. And always remember, set some goals and everything is going to be good. But don't be like the grandfather from the movie Over the Top. Don't be the one to try to rip things apart. Be the person who's trying to mend things, try to make things good. Try to help you go towards your goals and your dreams and your desires. Try your best to be that good, that light that we all have. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. If you ever want to purchase anything from Be the Difference Clothing, like these socks or even a t-shirt, go to the website, btdillc.com. It'll be greatly appreciated. And let's keep on inspiring each other. Let's keep on being the difference for each other. Let's keep on just being us. Times better. I thank you guys for giving me a little bit of your time. Please never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Keep pushing. Keep trying. Keep trucking along. It will all work out in the long run for your good. So my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yeah.